My Gavanen Melonin, and well met indeed. I am Arachir Galadirthan, and welcome back to the planet Kronos as the Astra Militarum continues its sweep. The Imperial Guard, as the elitists would have you call them, across the south of the single continent that apparently is the planet of Kronos. We now attack the Hyperion Peaks, this time with a better understanding of our enemy and what they are capable of. Unfortunately, no money, so it's going to be a bit harder. But that's alright. The Hyperion Peaks is our target. Adeptus Mechanicus to Magos Explorator Cumin, author Magos Explorator Gaius. The site of intense Imperial-era mining, the Hyperion mountain range bears the huge scars of massive excavation and strip mining endeavours. Even millennia later, the gashes in the landscape are clear. The Hyperion Peaks jut up from the arid expanse of the central desert, forming a barrier with the deep jungles of the green coast to the south. Old mines and quarries dot the barren northern slopes, while several rivers flow from the southern foothills into the jungle. And what do we want to know about Hyperion Peaks? We'll find out when we click attack. The enemy has 2 bases. Alright. We will try our very best to stop the enemy, defeat them here, and claim these mountains for our own.
Although the local workers never realized it, the mines of Kronos' Hyperion Peaks featured powerful ore refining machines left there by the tech priests of Mars. These ancient ore processing and field manufacturing plants took on a more martial aspect during the Dark Crusade. Indeed, these same devices could, with relative ease, be made to produce military structures, or the processed materials needed to assemble them in the field. Those in control of this facility thus gained the ability to rapidly build forward bases as they pushed across Kronos. The peaks were a difficult battlefield, however. Isolated from standard supply lines, those trying to take the mines were forced to send in a single armored column, ordered to wipe out all enemy structures. Without reinforcements, the tank commanders were on their own.
Oh, we actually do get a single column. What is this? And we can't build anything. Are you having a giraffe? This is ridiculous. I'm awful. We all know this. I'm never going to be able to win without a base.
Sir, yes, sir. You shall have your prize.
We can build those turrets though.
I already know
What is your wish?
You honor me.
Got actual... Look at the column we have there. Oh, how many basilisks? Only 2 basilisks. How is one supposed to do anything with 2 basilisks? Please tell me you gave us priests at least. Where are my priests?
The Emperor is
No
with
priests.
us.
No priests.
Titan, ready to command.
Right, the Warhound Titan can take 2 or 3 units, I believe. It doesn't actually tell you till you put someone in it.
We did it,
Only
sir.
take me a moment.
Right, you go and get that one.
Worthy of my skill.
Where do you want us, sir?
I already know what you want.
In light of the fact that we don't have priests, the Psychers shall take command of the Cassagrin unit. Cassagrins, you shall embark into the Titan and bring the Emperor's fury wherever that beast walks.
What you ask.
We're ready to go, sir.
Right, you shall make your way
So you
out
mean
into the enemy's lands. You are now Team 1. Welcome to the fight.
Sir, yes, sir.
Guardsmen, pull yourselves back for the
Sir,
moment.
yes, sir.
We'll figure out something to do with all of you.
Standing ready.
Get you out of the way of the vehicles for now. Destroy all enemy structures. Oh, you've only got fixed units. Oh yeah, of course, this was going to be a double. Absolute double. Jesus. I'm assuming if we put troops in that, we'll be able to drop them wherever we want.
What are your orders?
Right, let's
The
go out and
Emperor is
explore.
with us.
Green skins. Thought I smelled something.
So you need me.
The Emperor is with us.
Taking hits!
Now, if, however, their base buildings are all set up in some sort of line, and we do just walk through them, then it might not be too bad. But I won't. We'll use the vehicles wherever we can. You're all team up. Oh, we need a relic to get that. Oh, we're on our way to a relic, so that's alright.
Every step of the blessed machine.
Five, you're following along behind on the floor if need be for now, and we'll get you in the Titan when the time comes. Reinforcing armies.
His will needed.
Come and stand by the Valkyrie and prepare for drop command.
I am on it. An easy matter for one of mine.
Let us plough onward, guardsmen. Is there a large... Oh, there's a dip there. That's where that goes. And is there one at the other end? Yes, there is. So there's a gap there that we want to watch out for. But for now, we'll just keep moving through. This might actually end up being an incredibly easy battle.
By the Emperor, standing it will ready. Be done. Green skins. Thought I smelled something.
Or will they actually just have normal troops and then a load of these banners dotted around the place? Ah, yes, he's building his laser turret. Alright, onto the relic. We need the relic.
My mind bears a great pain.
Long have I wished to serve under you, sir.
It will only take
Build
me
these
a
so that we
moment.
can hold the line when the enemy gets to us there. Alright, guardsmen.
Yes, sir.
For the moment, let's just get everything we can in terms of troop sizing up.
You will have it through our field of fire.
Isn't there something else here? Oh, yeah, one of them.
For our men. Heavy weapons on the move. Hand of the Emperor guides all. Where is his will needed?
Right, back to the fort. Keep pressing through.
I know what you want.
Should have put the
It will only take
tech
me
priest
a
in
moment.
the Warhound actually, so we could jump out and heal it when the time comes. Because the time will come.
I already know what you want.
We've done this one.
I don't know where the enemy actually is, but they don't actually seem to be doing very much.
It was worth it.
Warhound.
We've got the army we would normally use.
Oh no! What's your task?
And obviously we don't have any money at the moment because these are all building. But, oh, there we are. Look at that.
Ready to command.
Let's have everyone just line up on the hill here. Fire at will. Targets are yours. Although, we do want to have defenses in case the enemy does come. Yes, bring down the settlement first. Tag column. You are clear to engage targets at will.
I am on it.
Where is one there's a
Worthy
hundred
of
of
my
them.
skill.
Your targets are your own to choose.
Sir.
Oh, we still can't get our damned sergeant. The guardsmen need to be led,
Ready and
or
willing,
they
sir.
will die.
We'll get there as fast as we can. Ready and willing, sir.
Titan. Ready
Come on,
to
capture the relic.
It is my duty
Once
to
they
see
are
your
all set
actions,
with their
sir.
weaponry, we'll get them in the Valkyrie and they will drop in.
For our men.
You can
Where
build
do
that
you
now.
want us, sir? Eager
You've
for
got that
action,
one coming.
sir. Where do you
Perfect.
want us, sir?
The Emperor is with us.
Finish them all. Let's upgrade these when we can. We want plasma on these, other than bolter turrets.
Stand boss. Stand
Oh, that was like stuffed him dead in his tracks. How much does that actually cost? Oh, that is an expensive upgrade. Team 1, press further. Team 5 will move through and follow you as you go. Oh, we lost a point. We lost a point.
Easy matter for one of
Long if
mine.
I wish to serve under you, sir. Shall I get started?
Ah, and yes, it can drop. I thought it might be able to.
Acknowledged.
Ah, but we can't see them. We can't see them.
Where is his will needed? My honor.
I need a psyker.
Where is his will needed?
I'm not really bothered about you. I don't think you're
Where
very
do you
good.
want us, sir? Standing ready.
As you
The enemy is here,
Shall I get started?
but we can't see the enemy because of the
I shall see to
bloody invisibility that they possess.
fire.
An easy
Right,
matter
come and build
for
that on
one
top of
my
there.
skills.
Secure that.
You call,
Alright, we
sir.
don't seem to need the Psyker as much as we did, so all of you return to the Valkyrie, where we will drop you in on our enemies.
My mind bears a great pain.
By the
What are you better at?
It will be
Melee. Those two will do. We could do with getting
You call for an airstrike?
2 more tech priests down to the front line, because our tanks are everything here.
So you read me.
It's ours, but best we remain on our toes. Eager for
But of
action.
course, courtesy of our
It will only
teleportation
take me a moment.
hubs,
A challenge
we
worthy
can
of
jump
my
to and from any of
spear
these
and
points at
machine
will.
spirit's voice.
Ah, and we got our second plasma blast, whatever it is, cannon. Finish them as you see them. Ah, this is why we're going to need the Psyker to the front. Psyker, the enemy shields themselves from view, sense their souls, and destroy them.
Do you know what you ask?
So, do we think one is in there and one is in the northern one, I think?
Long if I wish to serve under you, sir.
Do you know
Come on, Psyker.
what you ask?
Long if I wish to serve under you, sir.
Lightning arc. And don't kill yourself. Good man, good man.
We are the personification.
That was an awful lot of... Oh, they have bases on both sides. Are the tech priests ready?
You call for an airstrike?
An army stands ready.
Acknowledged. Orders acknowledged. Orders
Drop them in.
Faith is all that matters. My devotion.
You call for an airstrike? Orders acknowledged. Orders acknowledged. Smooth ride.
It will only take me a moment.
Nah, you'll be fine.
It's all that matters. On standby.
That's our general.
Devotion is assured.
Yeah, that base is out. That base is out. Alright, Team 5, move to the central point. Team 1, move up. I think we've got this battle tied up in the bag.
It will only take me.
Shall I get started? Shall I get started? Your orders. You called, sir.
Very easily tied up in the bag, in
Thought
fact.
they broke our backs. Ah,
Apart from those two, almost went down.
serve. Eager for action, sir. We're honored by your trust.
Driver, let us be on our way. Oh, we can't get that. Oh, of course, we need... Idiot. So the most we're going to get is multi-melter, but I'll take that over bolters.
Taking hits.
Oh, they're capturing our point. They are. Oh, very
Objective
jealous.
secured. What now?
Oh, I forgot about the basilisks.
We'll be off as soon as the fuel
Move yourselves up.
You call for an airstrike?
Oh, and our command squad has been killed.
Shall I get started? Shall I get started?
As you wish.
I'm not sure why I'm capping those points anymore. It really does not matter. Right, Team 1, break into the enemy base. Ah, no, we need to capture those points to get our troops
It will only
into...
take me a moment.
Back to the Valkyrie.
Victory is assured. I stand ready to serve. Nothing will get through our field of fire.
Yeah.
The objective is ours.
Build and ready to go.
Just Team 1 now stands alone.
Ready to serve.
Fire control.
Our weaponry is not yielding ammo. Our weaponry
Come on, just stop doing what you're doing and move like normal vehicles. Go on, just drive forwards. You've got a clear path. I'm watching you in. I can see you in. A little bit more. There we are.
target ready to command.
Eager for action, sir.
All right, now you can all get back in there.
Big guns ready to fire.
You call for an airstrike.
Oh, look, it even works as a portable base. That's useful, isn't it? Ah, they need protection. They need protection.
Call for an airstrike.
Team 5, let's find out where we want to drop now then, to really end them. I think those might just be defensive towers. I'm assuming their base is over here. Yes, it's looking that way, isn't it?
For an airstrike.
Oh no.
Smooth ride.
We will serve. Take us to these coordinates.
I can't even build the defensive thing.
These repairs may require some time.
Yep, well done on that front. Every single building in there is shooting at us.
Shall I get started?
Drop them. Keep up this pressure. I've sent Team 1 in to assist you when need be, not to end it really. Having pre-built base structures seems to have, well no actually, us having late game units from the start of the game seems to have crushed their soul. Move forward so you can drop Earthshakers on them. Alright, Team 1 is finished with their work in the south. Move the Cascrins in, they can do more damage. Turn your guns on their structures. Bring down those gunners. Death to the Emperor's enemies. The guardsmen are doing alright.
Only a fool would stay.
Team 1 is arriving.
Shall I get started?
Will shortly be over. Ah, Team 2, you're taking a pounding. Get yourselves out of there. Oh, we never even used them.
Sir, what do we do?
Sorry, guys. Alright, your time here is done.
Shall I get started?
Silence those invisible gunners now. Shut down that. No, it doesn't matter. It's going to go down anyway, so don't worry about it. Building after building is obliterated before our eyes. They can't have much left now. Unless they fled, I suppose. Always a very real chance with the AI. You only have to destroy buildings that produce things. And to my understanding, we've done that.
I best hurry then.
I think the only thing that could have happened is, as I say, that they have fled. Oh yes, look, there's buildings up there.
Eager for action, sir. Take it at all costs. The call to battle. With pleasure, sir.
So now it's just a case of chasing them down. How dull is that?
We're under fire.
Just fire relentlessly on them and that'll drop them soon enough.
Standing ready. It's ours.
Ah, we don't have any power.
Line on our way.
For an airstrike.
Sad day. they're rebuilding. Gretchens or gremlins, whatever they're called. They're unable to put them down, and they've slipped through our lines, and they are rebuilding these hideous defenses. But with our Titan in tow. Oh, goodness gracious. These foolish orcs. The Adeptus Mechanicus truly outshines itself with each of these gargantuan demons.
I wish to serve and we'll cover our men. I will do as you ask. They will learn to fear me.
And they survived, which is always good.
Where do you want us, sir? Standing ready.
Although it looks very much like there's going to be a building down there as well.
You called, sir.
Oh no, hang on, sorry. Destroy all enemy structures. It isn't just about finishing off the construction buildings, is it? It's any building. Don't get in too close. Alright, well I think all of their buildings are down. And now we've just got to
It will be my honor.
get the last few. Now the Orc reinforcing army is just to the north of the Hyperion peaks. And they will almost certainly attack us again here, but I should imagine that if we were to fight this battle map again, it will be a normal skirmish. We won't have to destroy all enemy structures. There won't be any of that. But you are totally free and won't be accompanying me after this, so I might as well send you in. Why does the one with the missile have a shorter range than the one with the las cannon? That's ridiculous. Oh no, look. Those ones are basically down. Team 1 is taking a lot longer to destroy things than I'd expected as well. Let's get the tech priests involved.
They will learn to fear me. Standing ready.
You guys go up there, find out what's holding in there, and I think that's it. We only really need to send in the Warhound, to be honest. They're all just going to get in each other's way.
Objective is ours. One step comfort for one day.
Oh, they took down a machine gun. Took down our sentinel. Sad day indeed.
Use the frags. With pleasure, sir.
Is everybody who can firing against it? It seems to not be taking much damage.
We've done this 100 times.
What is your wish? Oh, hang on. It's because of these. Ceasefire.
Our weaponry is an unyielding hammer.
You guys, the three that really should be there. Assist from afar. Now, unless I've missed my guess, which I, yes, have not done, that is the end of them. Well, that was much easier. So it turns out that starting the game with the best available unit to you does actually give you a bit of an advantage. And so now the Great Guard campaign has swept across the southern continent of Kronos. From Victory Bay south to the Rian jungle and now west to the very peaks themselves. Start the game with a battle tank? Yes, please. It isn't a special one though, is it? It's just a normal Lehman Russ. Although I assume it does come with a few buffs. So what are we missing then? We are missing Bulwark. Gain control of production facilities, making defensive preparations easier. Reduces the cost of garrisoning troops in provinces you control. That's relatively good, isn't it? Need the aerial highlands. That's near the Eldar. Vandian coast will give us Imperial factories. I just supply your troops on the ground more easy. Start every mission with 1,000 extra of each. That's bloody marvellous. And then the last one is long-range flights. So you can attack anywhere regardless of latence, of how close it is. So Bulwark is actually only 2 away, the one to make defences cheaper. And Pavonis has the spaceport, which is all the way over there, which is the one that allows us to drop anywhere. And then there is one more. There, the Vandian coast from the Space Marines. Although, look, we get another veteran Kasakarin squad if we take the Panria lowlands. But no, I think if we were to take the Lehman Rus, save up some requisition, we should then be able to take the either Chaos or the Orcs out. But in any event, that is going to be the end of today's episode. So I do hope you've enjoyed this. I'm thoroughly enjoying playing this game, and I shall be sad when it comes to an end. But we are sort of building up to the point now where we will soon be able to just knock down the strongholds one by one. We probably won't end up fighting everywhere, because you only need to kill the strongholds. And that'll be our destination. At the end of our line. Something that I noted and saw today and would welcome your feedback on, and I'll probably talk about this in a few videos upcoming, is that in the future, at some point, Amazon Game Studios are going to release a Lord of the Rings online free-to-play game for PC and console. So obviously there's already Lord of the Rings online, and this is going to just be a modern-day version, but it's free-to-play right out of the gate, meaning it might be a bit, unfortunately, pay to win. But my question is just, would you be interested in seeing me play it when it does come out? I'd like to gain some feedback on that. I have no idea when it's due. I think it's only just been announced, so we're talking years away. So it may be way too keen, but I'd be interested to see, because that would inform my opinion on other games. But for now, that is going to conclude, as I say. I'm off to save some scientists in Munich from the Skrin invasion, because Director Boyle told me to fire the ion cannon, and I shouldn't have done it. My troops surrounded Temple Prime. What was the point? Anyway, my annoyance with Lando Calrissian aside, that is all for now. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have, and until we speak again, dear friends, Navar Naden Peremat Melunin, and farewell.